Capricornicus, Capricornicus, Capricornicus. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be using the Oceanic Tarot deck for Earth signs. I summon and call upon our unseen friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides for our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, Venus, Venusian babies. What messages do we have for June for our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? One more. What card trying to escape? Okay. Okay, guys. Earth signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus, Jupiter, Venus. Yes. What messages do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the month of June for our Taurus babies? All right. First card out looks to be the Hermit. So it's a time of contemplation. Oh, yeah. That was slippery fingers, so I'm not taking them. Oh, that one just flipped. Five of Swords. No, we don't want it. We'll take it. What messages do we have for Taurus Collective? All right, last card out is, oh, dang. Let's all do it. Okay, we got good cards for the most part. Well, good messages, rather. All right, so Taurus. First card out, you have the Hermit. So contemplation, thinking, time to yourself, meditating, going within. June is the time of going within and contemplating where you've been, where you are, and where it is that you would like to journey off and explore in your life experience right now. From the Hermit card, I'm really feeling like it's important for you Taurians at this time. Yeah, it's just a really strong feeling of connecting with your higher and inner self. Check out my breathing meditation video if you want to know where to start. I think this is a really good video. You can just follow along, or you can even simply listen and watch, but it's designed to help you move into a space of self. And so this Hermit is appearing very deeply thinking, very deeply feeling, going within. And I'm really getting a strong sense of not having to do with anything around you, but just everything internal. There's been some conflict, and I'm feeling that there's been inner conflict with you with this Five of Swords that's coming up right next to the Hermit. So I don't want you to spend too much time in the month of June at dwelling or standing still on every effing thing that has went wrong or has in your life or has not went your way, because that is a tendency with this energy of the Hermit and the Five of Swords. And you'll be dealing with inner conflict, beating yourself up, things like that. So avoid that. That is your message for the month of June, is to avoid that. And if you are successful with avoiding that and really focusing, appreciating those failures, appreciating those disappointments, appreciating those experiences, what Spirit is saying is that you next up are going to be experiencing, and it's meant for you to experience for the month of June, this Nine of Cups energy. So the Nine of Cups is a symbol of wish fulfillment, a wish coming true, and an abundance of emotional joy, an abundance of emotional fulfillment. With this Nine of Cups energy next to the conflict card and contemplation card, what I'm also getting is that there's a certain kind of meditation that I would recommend for you Taurians this month, and it's the cry meditation. And I know it sounds sappy, but with this Nine of Cups, what I'm feeling from it is an extreme amount of overwhelming joy, overwhelming gratitude, overwhelming appreciation. This is all I'm talking about has nothing to do with any exterior people or places or things. Everything for you in June is internal. And so you almost have to step outside of yourself, to step within yourself, to see who you are and the journey that you've been on. And there are going to be times where it actually is important if you do deliver yourself like a cry, like a cry. So look up cry meditation. I also do have a video that I could post about it, but basically this is going to enable you to release gratitude and healing and recovery unto yourself during this process, and connecting with yourself on a soul level. So beyond the shell, who you are right now in this current existence, this is helping you to connect with who you are far beyond that, and who you've been, and also who you're becoming. But this Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, and only after you do that, trust me when I say that when you do that, that is when that's almost activating. What I'm getting, it's activating this Nine of Cups energy. So whatever it is, like it could be something superficial, but this is some deep. This is deep. This is your life existence and journey here is not superficial, and this is deep energy. So that means that this wish fulfillment is something big. It's not just, oh, I wish I had a cup of coffee on the house. I'm tired of buying a cup of coffee, Starbucks every day. What can somebody just treat me? Sure, it's small, but it could be significant. It could be momentarily fulfilling, but no, this is way beyond, way beyond. This is just not one cup. This is 9 cups. This is a big deal. Okay, this is the dreams coming true, wish fulfillment, something big. So activate it by going into the cry meditation and going within, focusing on yourself, and getting to your recovery. Because we don't like this guy. We don't like this guy right here. This 5 of Swords. That's over with. That's done with. That's gone. That's Benito. That's out of here. So get into the cry meditation, Taurus. That's your mission for the month of June. And see what follows and flows in your life experience after that. Okay? All right. And I would definitely like to hear your experience. Please comment to me after the month of June what your experience was like if you did do the cry meditation, and what happened for you, what happened or what happens for you. I would love to hear it, if this reading has vibed with you or not. Let me know too if it hasn't. I want to know both. Okay, moving on, we are going into the earth sign of Virgo energy. Call upon and summon our unseen friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides for our Virgo clan. I summon and call upon our unseen friends. You guys see this? Look how this card just did that. You guys see that? You want me to take this one? It's trying to come out, so I'm going to take it. It's the seven of Pentacles. Unseen friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides of our Virgo clan. Virgo, you need to learn how to sit yourselves down and breathe a little bit. Breathe a little bit better. I'm getting that there's an energy of there's an energy. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. Sit down for a minute. This is gonna mean something to someone, or maybe most of you who see this, but and again, this is for the month of June 2021, but whenever you see it, it is valid for you. So even if you see this outside of June, then it is valid for you at that time. Time is linear, so you're right on time with everything. So when you see it, it is for you. All right. So I think we're only getting 2 cards for you. We are. And they pretty much came out at the same time. So let's see, what do we have? We have the 7 of Pentacles, potentials, growth, looking back on what you have planted and what's coming to fruition. And you have the 2 of Cups. So the first card out was the 2 of Cups. as you saw, twist out of the deck. And the second card following in partnership with that Two of Cups, which is the card of partnership, is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about growth of a partnership and looking at a partnership or friendship or associateship. This could be in work or relationship. And some of you, there is a work relationship that you are either contemplating on or that you are involved in that has growth potential. But it looks like for the most part that the month of June is going to be a month that signifies some action, okay, in a positive direction of growth related to work and or related to your partnerships. Okay, so that's the biggest thing that's happening. This is a very like I said in the beginning, you need to I'm getting that you need to breathe more, that you need to kind of sit down more, because there's so much frenzy in your environment that there's something that you could miss out on. You want to make sure that you're watering your relationships, your partnerships, your friendships. You want to nurture them. That's also what the Seven of Pentacles is about nourishment. Don't expect autopilot. Don't expect things in your life to expand or grow or move forward on autopilot. You need to nurture. What I'm getting is that you need to nurture these areas of your life, okay? And by nurturing them, they are going to grow into fruition of something that they're going to grow. They're not going to, die. The Seven is about growth. The Two of Cups is about growth. But again, you want to make sure that you're nurturing your partnerships, your associateships, your friendships for the month of June. This is really, really good energy, okay? You want juicy fruit in your life. You want plump finances. You want plump, juicy, good finances. You want plump, juicy experiences in your partnerships, friendships, and relationships. You want that to grow. And so that's where you want to be paying attention to for the month of June. Okay, pretty short and simple and sweet, and that frenzied activity, for Spirit to be saying, slow, sit down for a minute, breathe. That's telling me that you are moving about so much that this opportunity for growth you're going to neglect. You're neglecting something in your life, and that you need to nourish it. Is my point. Okay. All right. Okay, Virgo, so that's for you. Virgo, you guys could tend to be so fixated on whatever you're doing. You have the ability to multitask. Don't think that you don't. You have the ability to multitask effectively. But there are times where you need to settle down a bit, your energies, so that you can thoroughly nourish what it is that's in front of you. Okay, all right, that's for Virgo. And that's for earth signs, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricornicus, 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 Capricornicus. For the month of June. All right, my Capricorn clan. What messages, Spirit, our unseen friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides I call upon for Capricorn collective. I summon and call upon the unseen friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides for my Capricorn clan. For the collective, what messages do you have for us for the month of June? For the month of June. Oh, my neck cracked. Oh, that's interesting. Capricorns, get more vitamins. Get more vitamins for your bones. What's going on with the bones? All right, Capricorn. Let's see, friends, co-creative partners, and spirit guides. Caps, I want you to watch your temper for the month of June. That's one thing. I'm really feeling inclined to tell you that. Watch your tempers. Watch your tempers. I just heard heads roll, because the heads are gonna roll. So the heads are gonna roll. So watch your tempers, Capricorns, for the month of June. Okay. Very, very important. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. All right, for the month of June. Spirit guides for Capricorns. What messages do you have? Spirit doesn't want to. Oh, thought didn't want to talk. We have 2 cards out. Okay. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What messages do we have for Capricorn? One more card. Look at that. So in tune. As soon as I say one, it flies out. All right, let's see. What do we have? Money. All right, Caps. So, first card out. I can pick it up. See that? 9 of Pentacles. Capricorns always have money on the mind. That's supposedly what they say. This 9 of Pentacles is a card that is a message of having gratitude, okay? And it's a message of stability. It's a message of being grounded, being taken care of, meaning that there are no financial worries. If there are, then there are very, 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 very minimal, minor situations. So for the month of June, it looks like you Capricorns are going to be feeling more gratuitous. You're going to be feeling more gratitude. You're going to want to give more, and you are going to be receiving more financially. You're becoming more independent financially in the month of June. And the 9 of Pentacles also symbolizes what I'm getting is not just stability, but an influx of financial like reward or award or windfall. The next card, though, is the Moon. And so this is something that is unseen. This is also representative of the power of like law of attraction, okay? Like the power of your thought, the power of the non-physical, your power to connect with. So when you match these 2 together, when you have the 9 of Pentacles with the Moon, okay, because the Moon also is illusion, but the thing is that there's a lot of power in that. Not illusion in a bad way, not delusion, not delusional, but what kind of illusions are you creating in your own environment? These illusions and illumination, which is what's happening from the Moon here. Also, it looks like in Cancer season, which is June, you have the crab that's coming up out of the water, highlighting, and this is also probably in tune with the recent full moon energy that we've had, the solar eclipse and the full moon. Has activated it. So I actually want you guys to go back and think about what was going on with you just a few days ago when this illumination and darkening of the full moon, super moon eclipse happened. What kind of intentions were you putting out? What are you aware of your experiences? Now, if you didn't deliberately set intentions, you still were setting intentions. Everything that we do is an intention. Everything that we do, we're creating. And so sometimes it's deliberate and sometimes it's not. So I want you to, if you could look back, what kind of texts were you sending, messages? What kind of conversations were you having? What were your thoughts? What was your mood? Those kind of things. Okay, that is this moon energy. All right, and if they were things that were of a positive force, or motivating or inspiration force for you, then this 9 of Pentacles energy is what is going to help to stabilize that, because you could fall into a windfall of money and all that great financial stuff and stability, but it could be temporary when followed by this moon if the energy surrounding it is one that is not good. Okay, so my point is that making sure that your energy is good energy and keep it that way. And if your energy has been shitty, you want to make sure that you switch that up, because also the moon is, like I said, the power of the law of attraction. So once you become aware of where you've been, like the mode that you've been in, you can switch gears. Okay, you can quantum shift your circumstances and your condition based on what you do know and what you now know. Okay, so that's what I'm gathering from the 9 of Pentacles with combined with the moon. The last card out was the Two of Pentacles, but this Two of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is usually a message of options. Now, like I just said, with the moon energy and you paying attention to where you've been, how you've been feeling, where what have your actions been, where have you been putting your attention to, what is your focus? If it's something that is of a negative situation, like if you're feeling some kind of way, if you're feeling great, okay, but if you've been feeling like I don't really, if you're honest with yourself, I don't really like how that felt when I was mad at such and such, I hate my job, I don't look forward to it, I don't like how that feels, for example. This right here, holding on to those feelings is going to reverse your ability to have options and to receive opportunities, because this card is reversed. So that's where it's vitally important, if you want things to improve for June, to be the time where you press start and activate a mode of deliberance, where you're deliberate about focusing your energies on good things and what it is that you do want to attract, because you got this Nine of Pentacles here. That is full on. You don't want for anything. You don't need anybody for anything. You don't want for anything. That's the energy of this. This is full on. You got it made. Okay, so something big financially is happening for you, Capricorns, but you need to really make sure that you have your emotions in check. And if there's something that's throwing you off, you shift it immediately. Okay, so that's your message for June, Capricorns. Thank you for receiving that, and I would definitely like to hear back from you and let me know if this reading vibrated with you or not for the month of June. Again, I must say that you're receiving this message for June 2021. However, if you're inclined to view it after June, it is right on time for you. Time is linear, so there is no time. So when you see it, that's meant for you to see it during that time and valid for that time frame. Okay? All right, Capricorns. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs and positions. And what if you are able to go ahead and look up your houses and see what house you have Capricorn in, because that's the energy that's going to be mostly affected by this reading as well. Okay. All right. Thank you, Earth signs.